Hello everyone, welcome to the 201st meeting of TMCL. I am Sergeant of Arms today. I am Ajanta Maurya. I am a very new member to TMCL and now I have present the guidelines for today's meeting. So, so is my PPT visible? Okay. So, huh. So this is the 201st meeting of TMCL. Now, our mission is to provide conducive, supportive, and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So these are some guidelines which we follow in online sessions. So ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers or role takers are requested to add the name of their role next to their name. All the guests are requested to prefix guest before their name. It can be done by clicking the Participants tab to rename yourself. And know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract the speaker. Please mute your microphone except when it's your turn to speak to avoid background noises from interrupting the meeting. And please unmute your microphone and start your video when the Toastmaster of the day or the table topic master asks you to do so. And let the co-host and host handle all the controls. Finally, refrain from speaking about religion, sex, and politics in a derogatory manner. Avoid interjecting the speaker when he or she is delivering a speech, evaluation, or report, and avoid conversations in chat publicly when someone is speaking as it may distract the speaker. Please raise your hand to volunteer during table topic sessions to speak. And look out for green, yellow, and red color cards on the screen. They will be displayed by the timer at the appropriate times. And at the end of every segment, please cast your ballot when the host displays the polls on the screen. Now, I would like to invite our presiding officer of today, uh, wait a minute. So now I would like to invite our presiding officer today, who is herself like very good Toastmaster. She has been in Toastmaster for past 3 years and has played several important roles like secretary, vice president educations and public relations. And she is a BBA graduate and currently she is an internet QMR. So I would like to invite TM Archita to handle the stage from now on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajanta. Can you hear me clearly? Just give me a
Yeah,
thumbs up. Okay.
yeah,
A small request. Can you please stop sharing your
yeah. Just
Okay. Okay, now I request everyone to give a huge round of applause to our Sergeant at Arms today, Toastmaster Ajanta. It is her very first session as Sergeant at Arms, and you did it really well. Thank you, Toastmaster Ajanta. So, a very good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to all our lovely members and our wonderful guests to the 201st meeting of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. So, last week we had a beautiful celebration of our 200th meeting, and it was truly special. And I want to thank everyone who made it so memorable for all of us. And today, we step into our 201st meeting. We are marking a new beginning of the term July to December. A new executive committee will take over from today onwards. So, let's carry forward the same spirit of Unoya, a fresh start, a new memories to create. And this is what TMCL is all about, supporting each other, learning and growing together. So now moving forward to our guests, we are so happy to have you with us today. Your presence means a lot, and we would love to get to know you a little bit more. So I'd like to invite a few guests to quickly introduce themselves, just your name, what do you do, and what made you curious about the Toastmasters. So the very first guest I can see is Iram. Hi, Iram. Uh, can you please unmute yourself and let us know what do you do and how did you get to know about our club? Iram, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Hello, everyone. My name is Iram, and I'm pursuing PhD from Lucknow University. And along with, I'm a teacher. And what should I say more? I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. And this is my first time to be here. And I don't know much about it. I just heard through my one of my friends, and uh, I was interested, and I'm very excited uh, to know more about it. And uh, that's it. I don't know what should I say.
Thank you so much, Idam, for joining. This is a place where we practice public speaking and leadership. So, you are at the right place if you want to improve your public speaking, English speaking, or leadership skill. Thank you so much for joining and kindly stay with us. We'll have fun today as well. And apart from Idam, I can see Dinesh. So, I got to know Dinesh is an ex Toastmaster. So, hi, Dinesh. Let us know about yourself and from which club you're a member of before when you were a Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Archita, and very warm good evening, everyone. I am Dinesh, and I am from Gurgaon. By profession, I am an engineer and working with one of the automotive sector industry here in Gurgaon itself. And yeah, I want to rejoin actually Toastmaster once again to come out of the comfort zone. And earlier, I was part of Eloquent Toastmaster Club in Gurgaon, and because of the timing concerns and the official commitments, I was not able to continue that club. So currently, I am looking for a club on Sundays with 3 to 7 time, between 3 to 7. Thanks.
Okay, that's nice, Toastmaster Dinesh. And we also have a few members who joined us again after taking a break, like Toastmaster Shubham and Toastmaster Anoop. Uh, Hope to see you soon in Toastmasters Club of Lucknow as a part of our TMCL family. Thank you so much for joining us today. Kindly stay with us. And we have our a few old guests as well. I can see Toastmaster Tejasvi, who is a part of Lucknow Toastmasters Club. And we have Toastmaster Pallavi Agarwal also. She is also a regular guest of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. With this, I'd like to thank you for those lovely introduction, our new guest. And we really hope you enjoy today's meeting and keep coming back. Who knows, maybe one day you'll all be a part of of our TMCL family. Now, speaking of family, I have something exciting news. We have a very new member who joined our club this week. So let's give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Puneet Gavri. He was in the meeting a few minutes back. I think he dropped off. Okay, again, he's again in the meeting. So Puneet Gavri is the newest member who joined us just last week. So I request everyone to give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Puneet again because he was not at that time in the meeting. Now I Now before we begin the session, I have the honor of calling someone very special to take over. He's one of my very first friend in Toastmasters, and honestly, he was the reason I joined this club, and I always be thankful to him for that. He is currently doing his PGDM from Great Lakes Institute and recently completed his summer internship. He's super enthusiastic, full of ideas, and always ready to help. He loves playing volleyball, cooking, making new friends, exploring new places, and of course, public speaking and giving presentations. I'm talking about none other than our own Toastmaster, Shubham Sinha. So, everyone, let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Over to you, Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajita. And first of all, I'm so sorry that I'm joining from two devices. Actually, my laptop got stuck. I don't know why the camera is not working. So I'm so sorry for that. And hello everyone. As you all know, I am Toastmaster Shubham, a very old member of TMCL, but I can call me a sleeping member of TMCL from last 5 to 6 months. And sorry for that too. But today it's a special day, it's a special meet, as today there's a new beginning of something. New EC is gonna take over the TMCL club. So before that, I'm gonna ask you all one question, and I want a reply from everyone. That what do you think that what is the toughest job or toughest thing in the world, like to achieve this or to do something? What is that according to you, Toastmaster Suraj?
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. And well, since the time I have joined Toastmaster Club Lucknow, this place has made me feel like home. There is no doubt about that. And with the passage of time, I have grown, I have learned a lot, I have found so many people as becoming the very, very important part of my life, right? And as I believe that learning something from everyone must be the philosophy of my life, and that I think I can easily practice here. And one of those things which I love the most, that meeting new people, interacting with new people. So I think Toastmaster is the place where we just keep meeting new people. Every meeting, I think we see almost in all the meetings that I am interacting, or even I can see at least someone who are new to this place. And somewhere it helps not just me, but even all of us to grow more on whatever like the main mission is to, you know, improve public speaking and leadership skills. So somewhere I think I'm learning that, and this makes us realize, or this has made me realize, when you leave, I mean, you just try to explore the other environment, right? Not see, this is the setup we all we all spend time, we learn here. But when we come across other situations, right, outside of the Toastmaster, when we come across other people from the different background, and even you come across certain gathering, or you just attend other gatherings, so definitely there you see that what you were 2 years back and now what you are. So that, you know, shift in your personality, or shift in your I can say whatever public speaking thing we are learning here is quite visible. So yeah, thanks. I would say that I'm eternally grateful to all the Toastmasters who have been supporting me, and I'm also sincerely grateful to the Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, who has given me, you know, a very good space to grow me. So thank you so much. Back to Toastmaster Shubham.
Just sorry, Toastmaster Suraj, but still I want that one word, one answer, that what according to you is the toughest job in the world? Like, but I can understand from your like just what you said, that changing yourself, I guess, the process, how you came to the Toastmaster Club, how you joined different clubs, and how you are learning, how you are growing. So I will take that answer from you. And now I would like to ask the same question from Toastmaster Jaspreet.
What's the question, Shubham? Can you just please quickly repeat?
Ma'am, yeah. So what's the toughest thing or toughest job or something like that according to you in the world for you?
All right. For me, very small thing, very, very short answer I'll give, to say no to something. Because my fundamental in life is everybody says no very easily. So try saying a yes, at least you have 50% chances of doing that thing. So I follow that philosophy in my life. Go ahead with a yes, don't say no to it. So, and majority of times it works. So over to you.
Right, ma'am. Like for me also, saying no is the toughest job I can say. Yeah, Toastmaster Rachita.
I also like to add the toughest thing in my life to do is to take the first step to do some activity or anything, because I think a lot that I will do this, I will do that. But the hardest thing for me is to take the very first step in that direction to start doing that work.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Rachita. And there's one someone like the last anyone want to speak? Toastmaster Anu.
See, I think anything what you start in initial, you have that fear of biting the dust. So you'll always struggle with this. You have that challenge in how to start any specific job. Having worked for almost 15, 16 years now, I can tell you one thing. I mean, jobs and everything is at one side, but probably parenting is one of the toughest job in this world. And you don't get any manual with it, right? You learn as you learn everything along with your experience, and that's a huge responsibility also, in a way that you have to ensure that kid is getting the right kind of support, right kind of nurturing, right kind of guidance throughout this time. And at times it
Right.
might be very annoying. I mean, as a young parent, you struggle with that. So for me, I think toughest job in this world would be where you have to where you have that kind of responsibility which you get along with parenting. That makes it pretty difficult, but it is also very enriching experience in its own way.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anu. So, concluding all your responses, which I got from Toastmaster Surya, Toastmaster Jaspreet, Rachita, Anu, I can say like a single word, change.
So sorry to
Whenever
bother you. I'm not very sure whether this problem is with everyone, but I can't hear you properly.
now am I audible?
Slightly better, but still it is coming very far off.
Okay, just let me change my.
Not sure if others are also facing the same problem. Might be specific to
Now is it better? Or like previous one was better, or it's the same, I guess.
you. It is almost same here for me. But anyways,
For,
I can with some effort I
so
can
for
properly hear you.
it's for everyone else, or am I audible?
Yeah, it's for me also. Like it's very still at times.
Maybe it's because of network issue. So now am I audible? Is it good? Okay, I will try to speak a bit loud. So concluding all your responses, everything you guys said, like Suraj said that changing like he explained everything, his journey of change. Toastmaster Anoop at the same time said that parenting is the most difficult thing for him, according to him. So after the change, the parenting thing came into his life. So anywhere in any journey, in whether it's a Toastmaster journey, it's a professional, your social, any journey, whenever a change occurs, like, that is the point of difficulties. That is the point where people start facing the challenges. How many of you remember your first speech, the icebreaker speech, or in Toastmasters, the experience Toastmasters? And for the guests, how many of you remember your first meeting? Like when I guess as a guest, we all have spoken in table topics. So how many of you remember your first for the Toastmasters, your first icebreaker speech, and for guests, your first table topics? Anyone who would like to share your experience? Yeah, Toastmaster Tejasvi. So how was your I guess your experience Toastmaster? I have heard your
No,
speeches. You're a very good orator.
no, I am not that much experienced customer. I remember that I have joined this platform from last 10 months.
Yeah, but I have heard you Toastmaster Tejasvi, and you're a very good speaker. So how was your first experience of your like when you were giving your icebreaker speech before that, your nervousness and everything? Can you please just tell us a bit about that?
Actually, I remember that time I have just come to Lucknow. I have spent 5 to 6 months in Lucknow, and my behavior was like socially awkward, nervousness, and these things. And I remember that first time when I have presented in my class, I was unable to speak anything. My teacher said that, please, beta, please try to speak more louder. Your voice is not coming through. So I shared these things with one of my senior, and he tells about Toastmaster. He says that you lives in Lucknow. There may be also a club in Lucknow of Toastmaster. You should try to find out. And I remember that when I go to Toastmaster of Lucknow, there I met some, the members name like Toastmaster Khushbu. Do you know him? Do you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that first time when I go to on stage and I get the table topic and I become so nervous. I don't know that time feeling. I remember that I have just spoken for 47 seconds first time and I become too nervous and I just left it in between and I just moved to my seat. That time I get recommendation that no one is here to judge you. We all are here
Right.
to evaluate you. You should get a feedback from us and after that you need to work upon it. No need to worry any kind of thing. And Toastmaster Ashankya and Toastmaster Khushbu, they both are very supportive. And after that, I get a chance to speak in, yes, as a, yes, and the icebreaker speech. I did not get the that time as best speaker, but I remember, remember that I try my best and I deliver my speech very perfectly. And I remember that that time I have also recorded my speech and I show it to some of my friends. They said that yes, you are going better. And after that I have also given presentation in my class and there I have also performed well. And after that my teachers have recommended that you are speaking well. And I think that this change is really something that I believe that something I achieve in my life. I don't know that even now I have gained something in my life, but that thing was very difficult for me in speak between people.
Right. Rightly said, Toastmaster Tejasvi. Like, it was a perfect example of a change and accepting that change and learning from that and growing. So today I'm going to talk about this only. And I can see one more rig of hand of Toastmaster Smita. So hello ma'am. After a long time, for you also, for me also. So so how was your experience, ma'am? Like we'd love to know your experience. What was your first experience of public speaking? We don't want to know about the Toastmaster journey because we know that you are such a good orator and you're a public speaker for a long time. So what was your first experience when you spoke in front of many people?
I think I have been speaking in front of people and going up on stage ever since I was in school. And my father, being a very good orator, always encouraged us to go up on stage. So my first, absolute first, is something I will not remember, but I do remember a goof up. And in our last catch up last year when we had met in Lucknow, I had told everybody about how I went blank on stage in an inter college competition and how not just once, but two times I went blank. And it was such a pin pricking, heart rendering moment. I had wished that I- uh, I could relate to that story of Sita Ma in Ramayana, that the earth would give way and you just want to fall inside and you don't want to be present there because after all you're in college, you're grown up. Now you understand when people are looking at you. You understand when after the competition you're all getting together for a cup of tea and they're looking at you and they're pointing, pointing fingers. Oh, she's the one who forgot. I mean, she's the one who went blank and stood there. So from all that to coming here in Toastmasters, because then I had grown, I had started becoming an anchor on stage, and how I wanted to really, really shine. So these moments of not being good and not being good on stage is something that everybody has gone through. So even if you are a seasoned speaker, there can be a time when you go on stage and you suddenly forget the reason why you had come up. So please take it as a part of life. Only thing is for you to The more you come up on stage, the more you develop the presence of mind of what to do at those times when you go blank on stage. So you learn the how to take a pause, or you have spent a lot of time already speaking on so many topics that suddenly you can pick up from something and try and recall, why did I come up here in the first place? What was the theme of my speech? What am I talking? And then somehow you'll be able to link A to B to C to D. But being or flabbergasted on stage is something that can happen to anybody. So please don't take it to heart whether you are when you are, especially when you are a new speaker on public, on the public platform, and just make your stage your friend. The way you would speak to your friend if you start communicating with the stage in that manner and say, so what? It's okay. That's okay. Part of life. It's okay. You'll begin to enjoy the journey. And the more you enjoy the journey, the better you will get at public speaking. And that's what we all are here for. And Tejasvi so said, and I think Shubham, that is what we have reiterated in our club again and again.
Right.
We evaluate your performance to help you grow. We do not judge. So feel free to express yourself and just be yourself and find your own particular voice, because everybody has their own particular voice, and no two people are same, and you need not copy anyone. Your own unique voice is your USP. So find that here in Toastmasters with us. Back to you, Shabam.
Rightly said, ma'am. Please have a big round of applause for Toastmasters, Smita. Uh, like I, I, I can say not only in public speaking, not only in Toastmasters, whenever we feel feared or whenever we feel challenged, even if like I'm a student in an MBA college, many times I feel hesitant of asking a silly question in front of a teacher if I didn't get the topic. But it's bad for me. I should have asked question at that time. It's all a part of a change. It's changing you a little bit. Uh, be it anything. You're going to gym, you're going to cycling, you're doing anything. It's a part of change. And every time, if there is a change, there will be challenges, there will be many things in your life, many hindrances. And yeah, you have to overcome that. Well, we'll talk more about this, but before that, first let's understand what's the structure of a Toastmaster meet. So in a Toastmaster meet, we have a three segment. The first one is prepared speech segment, the second one is table topic segment, and the third one is evaluation. In prepared speech segment, as the name defines itself, a prepared speakers come and they deliver a speech based on their level and the pathway they have chosen. The second one is table topic speech. It's the most exciting and fun session of a Toastmaster meets. In that, you will be getting a random topic and you have to speak on that. It's also a challenge which will change you. And the third thing is, like, we all have heard from Toastmaster Smita, from Toastmaster Tejasvi that they got improved, they got better in their public speaking, everything. So for that, you need evaluation, feedback. And for giving that today, we have a a very good Toastmaster, a very experienced Toastmaster. I can say he's one of the pillar of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. He's from world's first democracy, Vaishali. He's from Bihar. A graduate in history, he loves reading books and listening to books. And also he loves guitar. And all of the above, he's a very good public speaker. So let's welcome Toastmaster Suraj, the general evaluator for today's meeting, for introducing his role and the role players.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for such a nice introduction. Well, I have been assigned as a timer, and I think so. By the way, when it comes to general evaluation, I will be just having the support of three tag role players, and with their help, I will be trying to regulate the meeting. And but as per the rule, not but as per the rule, as per the plan, I won't be evaluating the entire meeting, but again, with the help of all tag role players, I will be helping this meeting to go smoothly. So with that, I have three role players, and first of all, I myself have taken the role of timer. And as a timer, I will be noting down the time for all the role players here. And since today we do not have speakers, and we will be having only table topic session after the installation ceremony. And so I will be reading out the timing for table topic speeches. So for that, we have time for 2 minutes. So basically at 1 minute, there will be green card shown by me, and I will just check it by adjusting my background. So hope my background is visible to each and every one of you. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will show yellow card, which is also visible. And at 2 minutes, I will show the red card, which is also visible. Now just confirm anyone that you have seen green, yellow, and red card in sequence. Thank you so much, ma'am. And in the end, once again, I myself as a general evaluator will come upon here and will tell you the entire timing of all the speakers if anyone is qualified, disqualified in that sense. Now I will be moving next for the next role player who will be helping us as a counter. He is none other than Toastmaster Tejaswini. So I will call Toastmaster Tejaswini to come upon and please tell your roles and responsibilities for today as a counter.
Sorry, I just little
Thank you so
reminder.
much.
We are Tejasvi, not Tejasvi. Are you hearing me? Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So my role is of a counter. A counter as I have to do that. I have to notice the uses of every filler words like like so, or any kind of unnecessary pause, or sometimes may speaker use some words that they use repetitively, like I mean, you mean, I mean, or any kind of words. So the idea of a counter is to notice these words and write it down by used by speakers and their evaluators or as TT speakers. And last, I will present the report to general evaluator. This is because for when a speaker use that much kind of filler words, then he or she may seem less confident. And it happens that because of these words, the idea of their message or the message that he or she want to deliver, that publics get divert from that. That's why there is a counter. So okay, back to you, Toastmaster Suraj. That's all from
Okay.
my side.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tejaswini, for such a
Sorry,
nice
just a little reminder.
Tejasvi.
Okay, good.
Tejasvi. Yeah, Tejasvi. Sorry. So now I will shift our focus on to next role player who is a newly joined Toastmaster. And I would ask for the help welcoming none other than Toastmaster Puneet, who has taken the role of grammarian. So Toastmaster Puneet, please come on the
Hello.
stage and tell your like rules and
Am I audible?
responsibilities.
Can everyone hear me properly?
Yes, you are
Okay.
audible.
Sorry for the video. I'm not able to turn on the video here
It's all
because
right.
I need some permissions on this app and I have to
It's
re-log in and again
it's
I
all right.
tried it.
It's all right.
So since today is the first day for me as a Toastmaster, so uh, I can start. So uh, as a grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers and I listen to them carefully about their language usage. I'll take a note of any misuse of English language if they are doing, or if uh, they are doing any outstanding usage of the language, I'll also note it down. And as a grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day and also the phrase of the day. So I have chosen the word of the day and the phrase of the day, you know, which are in stark contrast with each other. So the word of the day that I have chosen is yeah. Should I share my screen or mm, okay, I can share my screen as well.
You can share your screen once. I
Sure.
think audience must see that.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So the word of the day that I have chosen is yeah. It's spelled as EUNOIA. It's pronounced as yeah. It's a Greek word. The origin of the word is Greek. The meaning of the word is a state of goodwill, a kind intention, or a beautiful thought. Now, how someone would use it? We can use it like this. When you walk into a Toastmasters meeting, the eunoia in the room makes you makes even the shyest guy feel welcome. So this this word gives a pretty good feeling of positivity, a goodwill, and a beautiful mind. The phrase of the day is bite the dust. Now, this is in stark contrast with the word of the day, that is eunoia. Bite the dust means to fail or to give up, to stop working. Like, I hope everyone might have heard that song from Freddie Mercury. Uh, have you heard that song? Another one, Bite the Dust. Has anyone heard that song? It's a very popular song. So bite the dust means to fail or to give up. How can we use it? We can use it in a positive way as well. Halfway through the table topics, his confidence bit the dust, but he finally finished strong. So now there is a one more word I would like to introduce. I think many of you might have heard about that word. That is antithesis. Antithesis. Antithesis is what? Antithesis is two opposite emotions. So these two words, unoya, and bite the dust, they describe totally opposite emotions. While unoya lifts us up, and biting the dust can keep us humble. So these are the two words, or this was a word in the phrase. Now, as a as a comedian, so I would encourage the speaker today to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day during my speeches. Okay, and around the end of the session, I will present a report where I'm called upon by the general evaluator. So, all the best to all the Toastmasters. So, let's bring a little eunoia into our conversations today. So, as a Toastmasters, even if your speech or your table topics bite the dust, so the eunoia of the fellow members will surely lift you back. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Puneet, and thank you, Toastmaster Suraj, and thank you, Toastmaster Tejasvi, for introducing us roles so well, and will take care of everything, the grammar, the counterpart, and everything. So let's move in the meeting. And today, as you all know, that it's a easy installation. So now I would like to call our old EC. Can I say old EC or should I say the current EC? Because like still the new SC hasn't got has not got their powers. So, Miss President, Toastmaster Archita, I would like to call you and just ask one thing, that how was your role? How was the term, and did you feel any change throughout your tenure, and how do you feel about that? And yeah, also one more thing, many congratulations for being President Distinguished, and congratulations to the club, congratulations to all, and we would love to hear about that, like, about that also. Please include that too.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for asking me the question that how was my term of being a president. So I feel really grateful that I became the president in January, and it was not easy, I must say, because uh, there were some times when there was no one in the executive committee being active, or I got, you know, I got to do lots of work on my own. So I love that, and I think that pressure made me do lots of things all together, and that made me uh, became a multitasker. I used to sometimes do the role of vice president public relation along with VP Ed, and I'm doing the role of president, or like guiding everyone to do different kind of things. So the whole president journey was full of learnings, full of tasks, and I am grateful that I got a chance to connect many people across different clubs, because I was the one reaching out to sometimes to a club in Noida, sometimes to a club based uh, in Hyderabad. So it was nice, and I am really happy that we all did it. I got support from lots of members from Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, and we finally made our club president distinguished. And along with this, I had lots of support from our immediate past area director, Toastmaster Jatin. He helped me a lot to get the triple crown for me and Toastmaster Akshat. And that's all. It was just so full of learning, so full of connections, and lots of tasks, and just growth. I know I grew from not much, but yeah, I grew. I feel that, and I know that. So that's all from my side. And I also want to say many congratulations to the coming executive committee, and just want to give lots of best wishes to them. That's all. Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Achita. Well, for everyone, Toastmaster Achita right now said that she grew, but in the starting she was very disturbed, like she was doing everything and all. Let's leave that part. For everyone, I can say that in the starting of something, when there is a change or when there is a different thing, we feel very disturbed. I will give my example. Right now, in my introduction, Toastmaster Rachita just mentioned that I completed my summer internship, and my summer internship was in sales. So I guess you all can just understand my feeling how my internship was. I guess Toastmaster Anu, for sure you can. So in sales, in starting, it was like what I have done, like why I came here, it's hell or something like that. Although I wanted to do my MBA in sales and marketing, but still sales was like hell for me, to be very honest. But after 3 months, when I was leaving that company, when I was just saying bye bye to them, I feel very much powered. I feel that now I can call myself a salesman or a salesperson, or I can call myself a confident person who can just sell it anything, because my internship was in real estate, so we were dealing in crores things. So now I can sell a small thing, a bottle up, and like it's a very easy task for me. So in the starting, in the journey, we feel it's very tough for us. What we have done, we can't do, and all those. But at the end, as Toastmaster Rachita itself mentioned, that she said that she grew. will feel that change in the end. And going forward, we have Toastmaster Suraj, VP Education. Again, we'll love to hear from you your experience. How was your experience? So please.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to express how has been my growth and how has been my experiences as a VP head. Well, I opted for that role, and even I was, given that role so that I can serve our club. But when it comes to the work, when it comes to the roles and responsibilities throughout the tenure, I would say that I really have not put in that much effort to justify the role as a vice president education, if you ask me, to be honest. And you must have seen, because whatever agenda we need to, share in the group, whatever for the roles, we, in most of the meetings, we were always sort of number of people or the role players, and for that we needed to approach or to connect with other toastmasters and from other toastmaster club as well. So in that work, I would say that our president, who stood firmly in every meeting, I would say there have been so many meetings where I was not there, right? And even if I was there, definitely our president Toastmaster Archita has been I always say that she has been the strongest pillar. And by doing this, I don't think that we have done justice to her, obviously, because putting everyone's responsibility upon just one head, I think it's really not good. So we have discussed several things just a few weeks back, and even time to time we kept talking about the roles and responsibilities. And she just kept telling me that you just don't worry, you just keep going on, and there will be all the support, whatever amount of support she can provide me. So she has been one of the most strongest supporters throughout the tenure, I would say. And apart from that, I have also got insights from other role players, Toastmaster Nikhil and Toastmaster Akshay, Toastmaster Asmita. And I would say I learned lots of things, and now need to again pull up my socks if I get another role, right, in next tenure. So I think I'm again will be pulling my socks and I'm ready to put in more efforts so that I can justify as a leadership role. So that will be quite important for me. And thanks a lot for the support. And again, I would say congratulations to the Toastmaster Club of Lucknow for having or adding on several feathers in your cap, as we have had Distinguished Toastmaster Club, and then we have three. What's that? Anyone can. Triple crown. We have two members who achieved triple crown this month, right? This month only. So, and we could see how when it comes to see, these are the things which encourage all of us, and that's why I could see that how people were quite excited to deliver speeches, and they put in efforts in the nick of time, and then they could do their best. So that was also something very fascinating. So yes, that's all from my end, and back to Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Please have a big round of applause for Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj, we are in the process. We are always learning and growing. So we still have a chance. We always have a chance to do our things. And with this, I would like to call Toastmaster Nikhil, our superstar of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. After that, we'll go for table topics, and like, Nikhil, yeah, we have Toastmaster Nikhil here. So please, Toastmaster Nikhil, switch on your camera and switch on your mic and please share your experience with us. How was your experience being the vice president membership?
Yeah, hi, Toastmaster Shubham. I would say, I mean, it's always been, I have always had a good time with Toastmasters Club of Lucknow since I joined the club, probably a year back, and I've had the opportunity to play different roles uh, within the executive committee. Earlier VPPR, and now in the recently ended. I was in the recently ended cycle. I was playing as the VP membership. So yeah, I mean, it was something I was always excited about, as it involves you to interact with multiple people, following on leads and uh, getting in new members. But having said that, yes, I mean, there were certain lags, maybe you can say, as I was also part of the contest throughout till district level. So yeah, I still believe I could have done better had it been my sole focus. But having said that, I mean, as everyone mentioned, that we managed to become a president distinguished club, thanks to a lot of people within and outside our club. And so, as I said, it's been a topsy turvy ride, and but there have been a lot of learnings, a lot of interactions, new connections, and overall it's been fantastic. And looking forward to the new journey now. Over to you, Toastmasters one.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you are one of the pillar of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. You went to district. You just represented Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. It's a very great thing to do, and we will wish to see you again there. But I guess this time you can't. The area director. So, next I can see Toastmaster Smita. Ma'am, as a treasurer of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, please, we love to hear a few words from you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham. Being part of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow is something that I can't do without. It's a second home for me, and ever since I joined the club in 2021, I have been part of the club in whatever way possible, taking up EC roles, not so active EC roles, being a mentor, helping out. In whatever way I can contribute, I'm here. And I love this part. I so love this part where people come together to help each other. I was helped, I remember. I have my mentor who is not even part of our club. So I've had mentors. So you take up a mentor in Toastmasters, work with that mentor for a while, and then after some time, if you feel there is more you want to learn, you move on to another mentor. So my mentor today is part of another club, not even in our country, in another country, and I get to learn from him. So we learn from each other, selflessly giving. It's a beautiful journey. So I would encourage everyone, and that's why recently I even got my son, become a part of
Yeah.
our club. So it's a beautiful journey. I don't think I can imagine that Toastmasters is not part of my life. So I'm extremely happy.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we can say that you are that one mentor for us all, and you always be there whenever we need you. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for everything you have done for Toastmaster Club of Lucknow and for us. And with this, this was our old EC, and now I guess we all are excited and we are waiting for the new EC to come up and to take up the role and responsibilities. So for that, I would like to call someone who is a posh and POCSO trainer who helps build inclusive workplace. She's a communication and workplace skill coach, and also she is a CBSE English faculty who has helped more than 5,000 students ace the board examinations. I can see that. She has an extensive experience of working in prestigious Delhi schools and also with Hindustan Times. So, and she's none other than Toastmaster Jaspreet Kaur, our installation officer. So, ma'am, please, the stage is all yours for the installation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shubham. And a very good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. Well, today, this moment is absolutely ceremonial as we have seen Toastmaster Shubham create that aura of this particular moment. It is symbolic of the leadership journey we all commit to being Toastmasters, whether we take up a role or not, but then we are leaders in our own might. Because leadership begins with service. And as your installation officer today, I'm honored to serve your club. A club that creates impact with each and every role is what I've been seeing till now since the start of the meeting. Now, every Toastmasters club thrives because of its team of dedicated leaders, the executive committee, the people, the leaders who volunteer their time and energy to serve the members. Today, we recognize and welcome the newly elected officers of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, the ones who are ready to carry the torch forward. Well, before we begin, there is something yet more important to be done. Let us take a moment to thank the outgoing executive committee, the leaders, the people, the ones who put in all the hard work. So, on behalf of everybody over here in the meeting, I would like to tell them that your hard work, dedication, and your spirit of service, they've helped your club grow, evolve, and also empower the leaders. Everyone, please join me in giving them a big round of applause for all the efforts that they've put in for their club and the members. Thanks a lot to all the outgoing officers. From this moment onwards, you are discharged from all of your duties and responsibilities. Thanks once again for your excellent service to the club. Now, as the installation officer, I'm here to install the new officers to Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, briefly state their key responsibilities, and to remind them of the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club, your club, one of the best in Toastmasters International, which I'm sure you'll definitely do. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to President's Distinguished Club status in the coming year. Each officer of the executive committee is obligated to attend monthly club executive meetings, attend club officer training held twice a year, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. Now, I will invite each incoming officer to the virtual stage one by one. As I call your name and role, I will administer your charge. I would request each officer to hold a pen in the hand, which will be symbolic of the gavel, as his or her responsibilities are described. Now, at the same time, I would request the Zoom master to please spotlight the concerned officer. Now, we'll be beginning with the Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Ajanta Maurya. Can we spotlight her, please? Yes. Can you hold a pen which is symbolic of the gavel, Toastmaster Ajanta? Yes. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Ajanta Maurya. As Sergeant at Arms, you will arrange the meeting location, online, offline, whatever it may be. Maintain club equipment in working order. Ensure that adequate club supplies are available. Set up the room before the meeting begins. Make sure all relevant educational and PR material is displayed. Attend to special equipment needs. Greet the guests. Help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Ajanta Maurya, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So every officer can reply by saying, yes, I will. So thank you, Toastmaster Ajanta. Let's move on to the treasurer, that is Toastmaster Smita Kotkar. Can we spotlight? Toastmaster Smita, as the treasurer, you will keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay dues, explain the due structure to members, collect the dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly and on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Smita Kotkar, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Smita. Next up, we have the Secretary, Toastmaster Kushagra Mishra. Do we have him in the room? So I would want somebody to take proxy on his behalf.
I will take.
All right. Toastmaster Kushagra Mishra, as Secretary, you will maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance, submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30th, work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmasters International on time. Provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Kushagra Mishra, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will do.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita, for taking up this proxy. Next, we have the Vice President of Public Relations, that is Toastmaster Devang Pandey. Do we have him in the room?
Hello, ma'am. Yes. Good
Yes.
evening. I'm here.
Yes. Can you come up on camera, Toastmaster Devang?
I am. Yes. Just give me a second.
Yes, because we'll have to spotlight you. All right. So can we spotlight Toastmaster Devang? Toastmaster Devang Pandey, as Vice President of Public Relations, you will attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club in the community, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional material and ideas for inviting guests, regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Devang Pandey, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, ma'am. I will.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Devang.
Thank you.
Now we have Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Vaishnavi. Do we have Toastmaster Vaishnavi? Yes, we have her. Toastmaster Vaishnavi, as Vice President of Membership, you will lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members. While the Vice President of Public Relations motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new member applications and dues to the Secretary and Treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. Toastmaster Vaishnavi, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vaishnavi. Now we have the Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Suraj Singh. Yes. Toastmaster Suraj Singh, as Vice President Education, you will gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications for educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings, such as those from the Successful Club series and Better Speaker series. Represent your club at area council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Toastmaster Suraj Singh, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj. Now we have the President, Toastmaster Nikhil Yadav. Can we spotlight him, please? Yes. Toastmaster Nikhil, as President of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, you are the Chief Executive Officer. Thus, you will preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the D30 website, and all the other district officers. Toastmaster Nikhil, you hold the gavel as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Nikhil, as a member of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and club members to make Toastmasters Club of Lucknow a President's Distinguished Club this year? You're on mute.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Club of Lucknow members. Now, members, and on behalf of all the members, I would like to say that the officer team has just pledged to serve the club to the best of its ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the need of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each member. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your officer team to make Toastmasters Club of Lucknow the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be? All the members of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. Yes, Toastmaster Shubham, the Toastmaster of the day. Yes, thank you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you, thank you. By the authority vested in me as your installation officer, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective club offices. Dear members, please join me in congratulating your new leadership team with a huge round of applause. Well, they need this applause, and I feel it should keep running all through the term for them. They need it. Now, I would want to call upon the newly installed President Toastmaster Nikhil to address the audience and say a few words about his new role now. We've heard him speak about the previous roles, now about the new role. Over to you, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jaspreet, our area director, for holding this installation ceremony, and talking about my role. I mean, they say that destiny finds you when you least expect it, or when there is no one else available. So it's been that kind of journey, to be honest. When I joined Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, obviously, like any other member, I manifested that someday I'll be the president of this club. But to be honest, I mean, last 2 3 weeks have been hasn't haven't been very smooth on personal fronts and on other fronts, multiple fronts, to be honest. And that's so I apologize to the members of my club for my lack of visibility, lack of presence, and there was a lot of confusion. And but once the dust settled, and the I would say the chairs being aligned, my chair, I realized it says the president. So it's been, quite a few things that have happened in last 2 3 weeks. But you may call it destiny, you may call it accident, or you may call it lack of alternatives. But here I stand as the president of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, and I all I can say is that I will try my best to fulfill my responsibilities, and to take this club to newer heights, to be present for all the members, my EC committee, whenever they require. And I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the leaders that came before me. Club Immediate past president Toastmaster Archita, Toastmaster Suraj, who was again present there as the VP at Toastmaster Akshat, Toastmaster Smita ma'am, and all those who were there. Even Toastmaster Shubham, one of the former presidents, Uh, Toastmaster Ajanta was also there. Then quite a few members who are not present in this meeting. So thank you to all of you for setting such high standards. And as the president of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, I will ensure that we do not just meet those standards, we try to breach them and set new parameters, set new benchmarks for the next EC committee. And as a president, what I would say you can expect from me is I am not someone. I would be very honest. I'm not someone who would pretend to be very perfect, and because I don't believe in perfection, be it for myself or anyone else. So it's I'm looking at it as a journey that I, along with my EC committee and along with the with other members, we will have to tread together, hand in hand, and ultimately the ultimate goal is obviously make our club again president distinguished, as they say. But more than that, I would rather focus more on building a certain level of culture within this club, and quite a few things that have already been set to follow those cultures. And there have been certain periods, when we all know as members there's nothing to hide, that the club has struggled on certain parameters, and that is going to be my biggest target, to address those concerns, and be it the availability of members, or be it the conduct of meeting at the highest level. So I think there are quite a few things that need to be addressed, and as I said, along with my EC committee, I am very sure that we will not just address them, we will set new benchmarks. And I believe I have full support from my EC and the other members, and I'm very much looking forward to this new journey, and supporting you all, and in return expecting a lot of support from you all. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jaspreet. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil. A very humble address, I would say, full of reality check. At the same time, looking forward into the future, just keeping your milestones right in front of you. So I think this is the right kind of a mixture that is required when you are starting with a new term. So thank you very much for that. Now, with this, I extend a warm welcome to the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow executive team for this Toastmasters year. As you embark on this new term, may every meeting spark transformation, every role build confidence, and every challenge fuel your collective success. I wish you all a fulfilling and empowering term ahead. May all your entire journey be filled with transformation, teamwork, and triumph. Thank you. And with this, over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shubham Sinha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaspreet, for doing the installation, and thank you so much for being here. For Toastmaster Nikhil, I heard one lie in your address. You said one lie. You said that you don't believe in perfection. Well, I have never seen you following that. We have seen your PPTs, we have seen your presentation, your different, you being in different role, your speeches. Your speeches are always perfect. So that was a lie for me. Well, and yes, we do believe you. You will just do a great job in being a president. And thank you so much for taking up this role. And thank you all the EC members, the newly elected EC, for taking up the roles, and all the best to you all. Now, let's move towards the meeting. We all are here for the change, for betterment, for being a better public speaker. And for that, we need to practice different things. And the toughest thing for me, I guess, in Toastmasters is speaking on the feet, speaking impromptu. It's like biting the dust, I guess, because for me, honestly, it's a very tough job to speak on a random topic for straight 2 to 3 minutes. But as I said, the change challenges you. It gives different challenges, and we have to face that challenge. So today, for all, let's face that challenge, and let's move towards the next segment of Toastmaster Club of Lucknow, me. And for that, I would like to call someone who is from Lucknow, my favorite city. He has done masters in management. He is currently working as a unit head in a FMCG firm. I will connect with you after the meet. He oversees operations in Western UP and Uttarakhand, and he's already a Toastmaster. He is a member of Toastmaster Club from last 5 years. He's an experienced Toastmaster, and he loves to travel, and also he loves gardening. It's a very like a very unique thing to have, and a very good thing to have. So smoothing, I guess. Well, we'll know from him. And let's call our table topic master, Toastmaster Anup, for the table topic segment. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Anup.
Thank you, Shubham. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And before I start table topic session, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate newly elected EC. And Nikhil has rightly placed the certain objectives, what he takes to, what he intends to perform with the club. And I'm sure collectively all of us will make sure that he succeeds in the set objective what he has laid down for this particular club. So all the best to new EC, and I think the previous EC has also done a wonderful job. So a well done to all of them as well. Now coming to this session of table topics, I think this is one of the finest things in Toastmasters meeting where all of us get an opportunity to speak on certain topics. Uh, you are supposed to speak impromptu because you are not knowing that what topic is going to come to you, and this is exactly what we also face in life. I mean, it is not always the prepared speeches. In our day-to-day communication, in our day-to-day interaction, it is most of the time it is impromptu speaking what we end up doing. So I thought when I was asked to perform as a Toastmaster, so I thought let me reflect. I mean, what is one of the finest way of storytelling? Anyone? I mean, if you just want to take a guess, what are the one of the finest forms or methods of storytelling which we encounter in our day-to-day life? Anyone would like to take a guess? Okay. So let me reflect. I think throughout the day, even whenever you watch OTT, whenever you watch cinema, whenever you watch TV, you encounter a lot of advertisement, right? And probably that is one of the finest form of storytelling what we encounter in our day-to-day life. Within that 30-second to 1.5 minute to 2 minute kind of time, the brand manager, the marketing team, they try to put a perfect show so that you remember the advertisement, you recall the product, you remember the benefits out of it, and you keep coming to that brand time and again, right? So I thought, why not let's make today's table topics from the very same segment. Okay. So what I'll be doing, I'll be giving you few brands what we use in our day-to-day life, right? What you're supposed to do, either you can share your personal experience around that brand, that category, and see if you want to also leave with a message so that why others should also try for that particular product or brand. So that's how we'll be doing the table topics. Now, as a format, how it works, uh, as a table topic speaker, you'll be getting 2 minutes, which is allotted to you. If you cross 1 minute time slot, you qualify for the table topics. And our 30-second grace period is also allowed. So if you speak from 1 minute to let's say 2 minute 30 seconds, you are in qualified zone. Now, how to identify that how long you have spoken to? I think Toastmaster Suraj will be helping all of us on that front. So at 1 minute, he'll be displaying a green light in his background. At 1.5 minute, you'll see a yellow light on his background. And once you surpass 2 minute time frame, 2 minute 30 second time frame, he'll also put a red light on his background. So that is what you have to take care of. Other thing I would also like to encourage all of you, our grammarian has given two beautiful words for the day. Please try to incorporate once you speak on the particular table topics, right? Tech master, I would need screen sharing. I mean, I would need screen sharing, right? So probably in case anything, I'll be doing.
What everything?
Yeah, thank
What
you.
everything?
So anyone, I mean, who would like to start, and then I'll just display the screen. You'll get a particular brand. I would want you to speak on that, probably your experience, your take on that brand, and see if you can include a message. So anyone, I mean, who would like to
What
volunteer?
everything? What is the word of the day?
Word of the day, sir. I think there are two words what were mentioned by the grammarian. One was biting the dust, which means, I mean, it was probably a Greek word when in a war, if you in a fight, if other opponent has defeated you and you have tasted the dust, so that is how it was occurred. So biting the dust was there, and I think other word it is there on the chat. If let me just come back on this. Other word was, yeah, inoya, which means state of goodwill. So that is other word. So these are two words which are there, and I think it has been put in chat box again. Toastmaster Mahendra, I hope that clarifies. Yeah. So anyone who'd like to volunteer for the table topics? I mean, anyone? Otherwise, I'll start picking random names. So I think I'll start with then Toastmaster Smita first, right? So Smita, what you have to do? I'll just select a random brand and then you have to talk about it, and we can start that. I hope my screen is visible. Perfect. And here you go. Center fruit chewing gums. So you have to just talk about the brand, about your experience with this category for 2 minutes. All yours. I hope it was visible. Yeah.
It was. So are you expecting us to enact an advertisement or
No.
speak about it or take
Whatever
it as
works
a
with
prop
you.
to speak about it?
You can talk about your experience with this brand. You can talk about as a consumer. You can talk about as a marketer. Whatever works with you. So there's nothing specific.
But you want us to talk about that particular brand. It's not that
Correct.
you take the concept and you create something else. Not that.
You can do that as well if it works in your favor. That's also possible.
Okay. Timer, just delete that part, please. We can start. Center fruit. And that is only the center. So please don't get mistaken. Because if you're wanting tangy, if you're wanting sour, if you're wanting bitter, then that is not what you need to go for. That is not exactly the product that you would like to choose. So when would you actually pick up the center fruit? The days you find you long for the company of someone sweet. The day you feel that you're not having a great day, but you want some lovely feeling inside. The day that you feel everything around you seems to be falling apart, but you need to center yourself. And to center yourself, what better way than to use the center fruit? You have to try it because I have. I think I may be having some in my drawers here and there. As a coach, as somebody who's working with clients day in and day out, something like a center fruit is such a welcome Delicacy is such a welcome, delicate thing to pop up in your mouth and move from one client who's crying to one client who would like to speak about career. From somebody who's really pissed off about his relationships to somebody who's all in to begin a new one. So, when you want those switches and you want to center yourself, my dear friends, just like me, going for the center fruit. I think that will be about all.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Smita. I think you're giving a tough job to the brand manager of Cento Fresh, and probably you articulated a lot of benefits and a lot of occasions to use that particular brand. So wonderful job there. Who would like to go next? Any volunteers? Otherwise, I'll start picking them. Okay. So let's go with the president then. So Nikhil, your turn. So I'll just take the opportunity to
I
again.
was expecting that, to be honest.
let's again spin the wheel, and I hope you get a perfect. So I think it is earlier it used to be Fair and Lovely. Now it is Glow and Lovely. Brand is owned by HUL and it is one of the market leaders in its segment, which is Fairness Cream. And initially it was called Fairness Cream. Now it is a segment which is rebranded or repositioned as segment which can give you glow, right? So Nikhil, I hope you have seen the brand.
Sorry?
I hope you have seen the brand. You have got the brand name, right?
Yeah, got it.
Perfect. All yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anup, for that, TTM Anup, for that uh, topic or that brand. So, talking about Glow and Lovely or Fair and Lovely, whatever you may call it, uh, I understand that, since it has been a lot of, uh, I would say, controversy been associated with this particular product. So, I would just would love to talk about that and share my 2 cents. So, whether you call it Fair and Lovely, whether you call it Glow and Lovely, I do not stand with such a product. So I in no way I'm going to support such a product. I Since we belong to to India, and the very the very color of our skin, we are known as browns. If I'm right, we are not whites, we are not blacks, we go by the name of brown. So I think just like whites are proud of their color, and I think we all should be proud of our color. Even if, I mean, this as they say, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So I completely agree with that. If we drop to a level that we have to use a product to increase the brightness of our skin, or in fact not just our skin, if we have to use a product to increase our value, then that value is completely fake, in my opinion. We cannot rely on a product to decide what we are. Instead, it's a nature, it's our personality, it's the way we treat people. That is what we should count on, so that people like us and not just external looks. I know people. I mean, I'll not call out names, but I know people who may not look that good. I mean, I'm myself not that good looking, but I am friends with people who say I'm a good person, and that is what makes me feel better than someone who would say that you look good. So I think that's what it is about, the inner beauty and not the outer beauty. So I really do not stand with any such product, and hence I cannot vouch for such a product. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil, for that wonderful take. I think there are a lot of people who echo that sentiment. That is how this category per se in India was under a lot of pressure and it was repositioned, rebranded in a way, right? But that's a wonderful take on that brand. Now moving from incoming president to past president, because I'm not getting any volunteers, so I'll move to Toastmaster Archita if you're there in case.
Yes, Toastmaster Anup.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Let's again use the spin the wheel and let me see which brand you get, and then probably you can talk about it.
Okay.
Toastmaster Archita, is it visible to you?
Yes, I can see it's a fruit juice real.
Correct.
Okay, so
Perfect. All yours.
um, I'll start by asking a small question from all of you. How many of you like the fruit juice a lot and prefer drinking it from a local store? Okay, I have seen a few hand raised from Ajanta and Toastmaster Smith as well. So I am also fond of, I like a lot fruit juices like especially the musambi or mango shake, these kind of juices. But uh, I've tried these real fruit juice a few times, but I don't really like them, and I know there are a lot of preservatives in it, and I also avoid drinking these kind of juice. But there's a small story associated with it. So uh, when we were in college, all of our friends they used to try different kind of drinks that include some alcoholic drink as well and some non-alcoholic. So I was the one who used to prefer, fruit juices and all. So one of my friends suggested me to try cranberry juice, which tastes similar. So I said, okay, let's try it. So I tasted the cranberry juice. It was disgusting. I literally felt it was disgusting. So, and that was what I found after drinking the particular cranberry juice. Apart from this, the taste wise, other juices are nice, but still, they have preservatives. So I do not recommend anyone to go for these kind of juices. Go for the juice which we find on local shops, or you can, get juice made at home as well. And recently, I've seen a few reels on Instagram in which they found different kind of bad stuff inside that real juice box. So that again makes it very bad impression on me. So I don't uh, either drink or suggest someone to drink that. That's all from my side. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Archita. And just a second, what you mentioned, there are a lot of movements which are going in India, even starting with read the label, right? So even our education system has also started that you just read all the ingredients which are there in a particular product. I think now it is even starting with the CBSE classes, starting from class 5 also. So there are a lot of work which is happening in that direction just to find out what is there inside the product. So that's a wonderful take. Now moving from Toastmasters to a guest Aram, are you there?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, Ram, I'll be giving you one brand and you're supposed to talk about that for a period of 2 minutes. It will be better if you can switch on your video. Otherwise, you can also speak this way. Okay?
Sorry for that, but I'll be like that. If am I audible properly?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Oh,
So, Iram, you're supposed to speak on a product which is Pond's Cold Cream. It is quite, it's quite popular in winters, and usually brand gets roughly 60-70% sales in that period itself, and during
yeah,
summers and monsoon it is not seen much. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
perfect, your
I
time starts
think,
now.
yeah, thank you. Phones, I think I would not like suggest everybody that it's a 100% pure and good product, but it's slightly better other than like more products like other brands.
creams, but because I have used it, so I felt good using it. My mother as well have been using it for a long time, and it's only for winters, so it's good. It has good moisture, so I use it. Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't have any idea about. That's all from my side.
Okay, so that's wonderful, Iram. I think you qualified in table topics for the very first time, and speaking as a guest for the first time on a random topic. It's not that easy, but you made it. I mean, you qualified for this. So wonderful job that way, right? So thank you. Now, any volunteers? Otherwise, I'll keep picking in my own. I mean, I'll operate in my own way. Okay, so TM Tejasvi. Let's start with Tejasvi. Tejasvi, you got the brand? Slay's chips. Yeah, all yours.
Many times I prefer Lay's because this is spicy kind of taste it gives. And after my dinner, or yes, after my dinner, I prefer that I eat such kind of delicious things. And last night I remember that after completing my dinner, I have to move with my friends, and I just need to talk out. So these things are just just a call. Way to talk with your friends. I just move out from my house and I go to local shops and I buy these chips. And after sharing with my friends, we talk about what we have done today or what we are feeling right now. I can call as this is the this eating these chips together is a way of talking. It is a just a cubicle as what I should add means as like a chai, as we do on chai pe charcha, as like this thing is also because I right now I am in college and we all friends sit together and we eat these things and we talk about what right now we are going on. So this is just I can call about a reason for talk. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejasvi. It's wonderful. Now moving to our Sergeant at Arms, Ajanta. So Ajanta, I'll just display my screen and just to help you identify the brand, and then probably you can speak. Ajanta, have you seen the brand?
Yeah.
Good to go?
What?
Good to go?
Yeah. So it's but Amul butter, right?
Absolutely.
Mm. So with the brand name Amul, so every time when you hear Amul, that uh, one line comes to your mind that Amul doodh pita hai India. So there is one fact about Amul. It is that this company is not listed in stock market, like as far as I know. So, and I think they does not list it there because they think that it is for benefit of the farmers or the people who give them their uh, milk to like make different products. So like I'm not a big fan of butter, Amul butter, or like I don't eat in every morning breakfast. But after I went to hostel, so at times they like in hostels on every days, meals are scheduled for breakfast. So there were days like in like a week of 7 days, there were like 2, 3 days where they didn't make the breakfast which I would like. So what I had to do, like take some bread and butter, and then I used to like uh, put butter on the bread and eat. And it was like the thing which I didn't like, I had to do that. And that was the thing which I remember as of now. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Janta, for that wonderful take from identifying the correct tagline, which is Amul Doodh Pita Hai India, to sharing your experiences of hostel. I think hostel में there are only two brands which are very common with all of us. One being Maggie and second being bread butter. So that is where Amul plays an important role. So this is what you can easily get in any of the circumstances. Okay. So thank you, Ajanta, for that wonderful take. Now moving to Toastmaster Puneet.
Yeah.
So Toastmaster Puneet, for you, I am again going to share my screen and let me see which brand is there for you. Brilliant. So you have Taj Mahal tea, right? It is
Okay.
market leader in its own segment of premium teas. So that's all. Over to you, Toastmaster Puneet.
Okay. So the first drink that any one of us can relate to is tea. In Indian household, you drink tea in the morning, you drink tea in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, anytime you drink. And Taj Mahal tea is the most popular brand, is one of the most iconic brand in the Indian markets. And it's one of the most sold brand as well. If you talk about the brand power, it's a bit costly as well as compared to other counterparts. Now, tea refreshes you. Right? In the morning, if you wake up, if you're feeling sleepy, then what do? You wake up with a cup of tea, and that will keep your whole day uh, quite refreshing. And tea it gives a kind of, so how do you brew a tea? You mix water, you mix some milk, and then you heat it up, and then a tea is prepared. So tea kind of gives us a lesson that you come into shape only when you are heated. If someone heats you up, only then you get a proper shape, and then only then you will get a proper tuning. For example, here at the Toastmasters as well, if we don't get a proper stage, we don't take we don't raise our hands to talk in table topics, we don't take our speeches. So that will not groom us. But if we take the front seat, if we raise our hands and then take our speeches, then that will grow up. And Taj Mahal is, when you visit on Taj Mahal, it talks about our heritage. Like uh, Taj Mahal is one of the seven wonders of the world, and it's been in that list since a long time. So it also talks about the history, and it reminds us a lot of nostalgic events, some advertisements that we used to see in our early days. You know, Zakir Hussain playing, tabla around Taj Mahal, and those things come into your mind, and then uh, I think, yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Right. Thank you for that wonderful take, Puneet. I think it was wonderful. And as you rightly also related this with all of us need to go through that process even in our life. The way you need a good a cup of good tea needs to be boiled and has to go from a lot of hardships. Similarly, all of us also supposed to go through it. That's a wonderful take on that. Now moving to Toastmaster Puneet. No, sorry, Toastmaster Puneet we just covered. Now any volunteers? Otherwise, I'll start picking up. So guess Dinesh, are you there?
Yes.
Perfect. So Dinesh, like you, I was also with Gurgaon Toastmasters Club GCTC. I was there in GCTC. I heard that you are also from Gurgaon and you have been a Toastmaster there for some time, right? So just moving to you. This is your brand. So Dinesh, for you, brand is Lux Soap, Sitaron Ki Pasand, which has been for a long period of time. That is how they advertise. So Toastmaster Dinesh, stage is all yours.
Uh, Thank you, Toastmaster, for giving this topic. Uh, uh, so I remember this soap brand from my child, and I remember in my childhood, whenever we talk about the soap, then only the one name comes, that is Alex. That was so popular, and thus, thus the scent of this soap was very good, and even in childhood, uh, uh, we used to wash our hands again and again so that we can smell such kind of a good scent. So yeah, definitely. I also recommend this soap to the people who want to have clear, skin or good scent, or who want to maintain the hygiene whenever they are eating something or after eating. So, so I think that's it.
Thank you, Dinesh, for that wonderful take. And this has been one of those brands who started, who started advertising massively in India, whether it is Chitrahar, whether it is Rangoli, or the feature films which used to come on TV. They always used to come with that Sitaro Ki Pasand, Latso. And probably they also got all the famous and lead actresses over a period of time to endorse that brand. So now moving to next Toastmaster Pallavi, are you there?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay. So Pallavi, will be better if you can switch on your video. Otherwise, also you can speak on the brand. So Pallavi, have you seen this brand? Are you aware about it? Which is Thumbs Up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah.
Perfect. So Pallavi, all yours. Stage is all yours. Yeah.
Mm. Can you help me with the tagline of thumbs up?
I remember. I think it is Tufani Jos. Something related with that. Tufan Machade Tufani Jos. Something like that.
आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं.
आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I guess it's Taste of Thunder, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Thank you so much. Um, uh, so with the it's Taste of Thunder thumbs up. So we all love to welcome our guests with something like a refreshing welcome drink. It is must in any parties, any celebrations, or whenever any of the guests arrive. So and everyone's choice is ask kuch to funny kar de, the thumbs up. So so even I love to welcome the guests with some taste of thunder, the thumbs up, and it's always make a mood chiller by having a great eyes and with great taste. And so uh, yeah, even in the one of the people says in summer season, they don't want anything else but the refreshing disease. It will go if you don't give them snacks, but it won't help them if you are not with if you are without drink. So this is one of the finest welcome drink that we can offer. Although cold drinks are not good for health, but yes, it's good to please the guest. So this is my say on the back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Pallavi. Thank you so much. Now moving to Toastmaster Dev, are you there? Toastmaster
Yes,
Dev?
Toastmaster.
Perfect. So just allow me a minute. There was a power cut at my place, so some glitches. Let me just fix this.
Sure, sure.
Oh, have you seen the brand?
Sir, I have.
You can recognize this, right? There's a beauty soap again, which is Nirma.
Yes, yes.
Yes, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. But before revealing the tagline, I want to share something. This tagline has been used in many movies and even in a stand-up comedy show, just to compliment someone's beauty. For for an example, I won't target any of the beautiful ladies here, but I will target someone whom I know so that I won't get hmm, someone offended. So Toastmaster Nikhil, the tagline for you, this one, I want to speak for you. तू हुस्न परी तू जाने जहां तू सबसे हसीन तू सबसे जवां सौंदर्य साबुन निर्मा. This reminds of me. Recently, I visited Toastmaster Nikhil's house, and the beauty schedule that he has is something unmatchable. Like I have never seen anyone doing it. I got there, I see face wash, ice stone, and whatever not things were there. I was totally surprised. I was shocked at why so much. But then it reminded me that whenever Toastmaster Nikhil goes on stage, there's always people complimenting him like tippy top, always in suit, and sometimes they call him Doctor Strange. The tagline itself goes as a compliment to anyone. But if you try to say it to a girl, she might hit you. But if you say it to Toastmaster Nikhil, he's just going to hug you and say, thank you so much. You are just complimenting me. Ah. So try to use this tagline only if you are really close with the girl or you are comfortable with Toastmaster Nikhil. Otherwise, don't use it. And over to you, Toastmaster Anup. I would love to hear to whom you will use this tagline for.
Okay, now I'm not left with many choices, so probably only to my wife, but that's a wonderful take. And I think it has been one of the prominent ads in early days. Before this entire beauty industry was broken into face washes, face cream, masks, face sheets. It used to be only one product, which was bathing baths. And probably the entire creativity of all these companies, all marketeers used to go in that. So over the years, that industry has got fragmented. Now you have different product and brands for every body part probably. But back, I think back 20s, back some 20, 30 years back, it used to be only bathing bar which was there. Now moving to uh, Toastmaster Asank, if you're there, so probably we can try with you. Okay, so I think Asank is not there as of now. Toastmaster Shubham, in case you're there, we can go with you.
So Toastmaster, look, can try.
Perfect. From your internship in real estate to FMCG, let's do a quick switch. Okay. And
That's make me
let's
more
see
nervous.
how you sell this brand. I mean, since you are already a management graduate, I would love to see your take on this particular brand. So it's a quite brilliant. Pulse Candy. Are you aware about this?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So all yours, Shubham.
How many of you have best friends? I guess we all have. But still, I want a raise of hands. Toastmaster Rachita, I have. Toastmaster Nikhil. Toastmaster Anu, do you have any best friend?
Yeah, of course I do now.
And like, can you tell me uh, one quality and two things which you don't like about him?
Probably one quality. He'll be there whenever I need him. So that is probably one of the best quality. What I don't like about him, he's a teetotaler. So calling him during drink hours, that is something which is at times becomes really irritating. So that is one. And second, he's an early riser, so that also makes it a little difficult at times. He might
Okay.
end up calling me in early morning, so that also makes it difficult.
Well, a good friend you are, Toastmaster. If you're not telling the dark side of your friends, you're just being humble and you're just being you're saying the good things. If I have given a chance, I would have just uh, explode and just tell all that what bad things my friend have. But just I want to relate these things to the this candy Pulse. Pulse is a very good candy, I guess. When you eat it, you will have a sweet, a bitter, a sour taste. Sour at the end, when you will go up to the middle part, if you all have that candy. Like this, we have friends that, or I can say best friend. There are many good qualities. They are of different taste. I can say they have all the qualities in that. They are good friends. They will make fun of you. Just they will pull your legs. They will support you. So all it's a all pack for you. It's a starter pack for you. So just be like a candy to everyone, pulse candy to everyone. And why I'm saying this because being everything is so important. Not only a good person, you have to. I'm not saying don't be a good person. I'm just saying be a good person with that. Just be the person who have everything, good things in you, bad things in not bad things, the things which will help you grow in your life. Just as in the starting Toastmasters, Jaspreet said, just learn how to say no. So I guess you all can relate and what I'm trying to say. So just be like a pulse candy and give helps other and just have that sour part in yourself. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster, table topic master Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham. So I had two takes on your speech. What I'll quickly share. So whenever you are supposed to say no, probably knowing that not my monkey, not my circus. There's one concept that always helps in that direction. The unique thing about Pulse as a candy, this is one of the famous brands which got made through word of mouth marketing without any formal advertisement in its early days. Okay. And I think now this candy is doing almost close to 800,000 crore kind of revenue and generating a whooping profit of 700 crore for DS Group. So that is the kind of scale it has reached, and primarily only through word of marketing. This is one of the classic case studies, recent time case studies on word of mouth piece per se. Now, moving to, we have Toastmaster Mahendra. Can we Toastmaster Kumar Mahendra, in case you can just switch on your mic
Yes.
and yeah.
Hello.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not used to your Indian products. I'm from Malaysia. So I think I wouldn't be able to talk about your products. But if you talk a general topic, I will take it.
Sure, sir. So we can talk about a topic. We can instead of product, I can come to a topic. So
Give me
just
general topic.
right.
Is it okay?
So just a topic. Like just building from the previous table topic speech. So it is at times it is very difficult for people to say no to superiors, to colleagues, to family members. Have you practiced some point in time in your life a very famous phrase, which is not my monkey, not my circus, and hence I say no to it. So, Toastmaster Mahend, the topic is not my monkey, not my circus, and I say no. So, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Table Master. First of all, I would just like to inform you about my personal character. I'm outspoken. Black is black, white is white. There's no two way about it. So telling people off, hurting them is not my worry. It's not my business. It's their business to be heard. I believe that I shouldn't be hurt myself. I'm the most important person, and I will not hurt myself by doing something that I don't want to do. So to tell no to me or to tell a person off is a normal factor. But in Toastmasters, I learned how to tell it in a more polite way than my rude and crude way of doing things. I have also experienced that such situations will not benefit me. So I would rather speak out and tell nothing but the truth. Hurting others is not my business, but hurting myself is what I don't want to do. Thank you. Back to you.
That's wonderful take, sir. I think keeping our well-being on as the first priority always helps us. So that's a wonderful take, sir. And I think we have covered everyone in table topics. In case Toastmaster Asank, you are there, we can go with you. Otherwise, I think I have covered everyone. Toastmaster Suraj is there. I had to go to him. Sorry. Yeah, Toastmaster Suraj, shall I share your topic?
Yes, of course. But for that, someone will
Perfect,
have to
Toastmaster
take care
Suraj.
of
My
for the
bad.
time.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll let you know. Main in chat box if that works.
If you give me a minute, I'll just take out the timer cards.
Yeah, I'll just wrap it up. I think this is the last one. So Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj, are you aware about this brand, Tata Salt?
Tata Salt. Yes.
Perfect. All yours. Stage is all yours.
Most of you must have heard during the advertisement that if you have eaten the salt of your country, देश का नमक अगर आपने खाया है फर्ज निभाना पड़ेगा. This is the background dialogue which we listened and which we have listened whenever we have come across the advertisement for the Tata Salt. And I think Tata Salt is the brand which most of the people in India have known about it, and every home, most of the home I have visited or I have been here at, whether it's relatives, whether my friend's home, or whether it's even my home, I have seen that people are using Tata software. So it shows that how much popular it is, and it shows that how much importance or how much reach this product has made through across the country. And every brand has its own brand ambassador, and I think Tata is the one company which in fact indeed doesn't need any brand ambassador, because Ratan Tata, he himself is one of the most successful persons, businessman, and very very famous person he has been ever, who has given a lot to the country, and the country is in fact indebted to him for whatever he has done for the country. And well, so that's all from my end. Thank you so much. Back to table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Now, thank you everyone for taking chance on those particular brands, and it was fun listening all of you. Now back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shubham. Stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anup. And please, I request you all to please have a big hand for Toastmaster Anup. Really, it was a very interactive table topic segment, and all the topics. mm, At that point of time, I thought, okay, it's a very tough topic when you were giving topics to a different person. I thought, okay, it is a tough one. It is, yeah, yeah, I can speak on this. But really, it was a very good session, Toastmaster Anup. Thank you so much for that. And I guess we are running out of time. So I would like to call Toastmaster Suraj for giving his report for the timing.
Yes, of course. So, as a timer, there was a moment when I missed to show the timer card when Toastmaster Shubham was delivering his speech, but you were qualified. So, all the speakers today are qualified and good to go.
Okay, thank you. So and now we have Toastmaster Tejasvi for our counter report.
Thanks, Toastmaster Suvan. Here's my report. First of all, Toastmaster Smita, kudos to you. You have not used any kind of filler word. I really like. After that, Toastmaster Nikhil, I really like your performance and you give the that we are bound and people should not judge on the basis of color. Really like your speech and you uses two times one times you know and one times so. Then comes Toastmaster Archita. You uses two times you know and more than four times I can say that you use more times like that. After that, guess Iran. Guess Iran's performance was good. Actually, I didn't find any kind of filler words. He was in just area. After that, Toastmaster Ajanta. You uses three times and more times you uses so and one word that was that and you were repeatedly using that like this. After that, Toastmaster Puneet, you uses two times two times you know. And then comes guest Dinesh. He uses just two times After that, Toastmaster Pallavi. She uses two times one time so. And then Toastmaster Shubham. You use it two times and Toastmaster Mahendra. I didn't find any filler words in your speech. After that, Toastmaster Suraj. Kudos to you. In your speech, I also didn't find any kind of filler words. And one thing that I want to say, some three or four speakers are best. They didn't find any. They didn't use any kind of filler words. Those who use filler words, try to take a pause. If you think that you are using a filler word, then just take a pause and take a deep breath. It will also give the listeners to time to consume your what was your last idea, so that your speech will be more perfect and you will seem more confident. And if you want more improvement, then you can practice in the front of mirror or you can record your own video to find out where the filler words that you have uses. These two or three things that you can use to improve your performance in you control on your filler words. That's all from my side. Back to you, Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejasvi. Please have a big round of applause. It was a very good report, Toastmaster Tejasvi. Now next we have Toastmaster Puneet, the grammarian for today's meet. I would like to call Toastmaster Puneet for the report.
Thank you, TM Shubham. So it was a pleasure listening to all the table topics. So thank you, Anup. Thank you, Team Anup, for such a nice and innovative way of asking everyone to come to the table and talk about their experience with the so many different products. One thing which I found lacking throughout the speeches was very less of us, very few people of few, just a few people of few out of us tried actually to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. There was one attempt made by Shubham and one attempt made by TM Anup uh, for the use of the phrase and the word. And overall, I did not find a lot of grammatical issues grammatical errors when everyone is talking. One small feedback to TM Tejasvi uh, about the tenses, the use of tenses in in the words. For example, he said that uses, instead of uses, he should have said used. I used uh, a two times. I used the two times. So very small minor error. Uh, Apart from that, uh, no such comments on uh, very good usage of English. So there were some profound words that were used by TM Anup and TM Nikhil while he gave his speech. There were some pretty good words they were used. Uh, and since I think it was the table topics, the speeches are not planned, so sometimes it becomes tricky to use complicated words in our unplanned speeches. And moreover, the topics were about the daily use of the products in our daily lives. So maybe that's why uh, uh, no such uh, no such difficult words or difficult phrases were used throughout the table topics. Yeah, so that was all about my evaluation. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet. That was a very good report. You just and we should try to use the phrase of the day and the word of the day in our speeches. With this, we came towards the end of the meet. Well, I have planned one activities. If you want, if you guys want, we can do that. But if you guys want, because already we are out of time, so I need raise of hands. Smita ma'am wants. Okay. Toastmaster Suraj also wants. But Toastmaster Puneet. Okay. Achita. I guess most of the people want. So Toastmaster Tejasvi, do you want? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go for the activity. It will just take 10 minutes. In this activity, it's a simple activity. In this, you have to write, like, the name of the activity is old habit, new version. You have to just like two lines. The first line you have to write your old habit, what you used to do, and in the second line you have to write the new version. Like for me, I procrastinate. I used to procrastinate a lot, but for 2 days, let's say. But now I just procrastinate for 5 hours. So a bit change in yourself. You have to write that thing, and it will just take 2 minutes, I guess. And in this, we also have the polls for the best table topic speaker. So you can vote. You all can see the names in front of you. With that, you can see the names of best the tag team role player, the best role player. So please vote for all. It went off. To Toastmaster Dave, if you are the tech master, please can you please launch the polls again? And while doing this, you can just write those two sentences, and we'll ask everyone one by one.
Sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster Shubham. Techmaster, can you please check the polls once again? I mean, there is best tag team player and best role player as well, but the names are not correct. So if you scroll down, there are more. So
Or we can see the names of table topics speakers. So you can vote for table topics.
okay, yeah.
And now can we have the polls for best tag team role player? Toastmaster Dave. And I hope you all are writing those two sentences. Okay, I hope you all have submitted your polls, your votes. and at the end, I guess, the best role player will do towards the end. So let's continue with the activity. I guess we all have written those two lines. So I will like to start with Toastmaster Anup.
Okay. So habit which I used to do and what I'm doing about it now, right? That is what was the exercise. So the one habit which I want to get rid of probably is, I mean, one area where I have been able to work on is for a long period of time, I wanted to do meditation. That is something which I have been able to start. So that is one good thing which I've been able to start. Other thing where I have not been able to make any progress is my screen time on my mobile. So that is probably at times I end up deleting Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, but again, after some time, I again install them. So that is one thing on which I had to still work on.
I also tried doing that and installing the Instagram, but after that I use Chrome for using Instagram. So can't
It
help
has
it.
become like quitting smoking, which you do a lot of times, but again, you end up falling in the same trap. So yeah, that's
Thank you, Toastmaster Anup. Now Toastmaster Kumar. Toastmaster Kumar, can you please have your response?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Talking of habits, one habit which I had was to turn off people on the face, not respecting what will hurt them or no. But after joining Toastmasters, I've learned to tell them the same message in a very diplomatic way that is different and will make both of us happy. So that is one habit that I had and I'm almost giving up. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kumar. It's always so inspiring to see you here and to just listen you. Just please be our guest every time. And now can you have Toastmaster Dev?
For your information, I'm from district.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Hello. Am I
Hello,
audible?
I am
Yeah.
from 102 Malaysia.
So you're not audible, yes.
Hello, am I audible
Yes,
now?
sir. Yeah, now you are audible.
I am from district 102 Malaysia.
Okay. So we'll always love to have you, sir, here. Please be our guest every time. It's so inspiring to hear you every time. So thank you so much. And now, Master Dev. Toastmaster Dev. Am I audible? Toastmaster Nikhil?
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just facing some technical issue. So next, I would like to call Toastmaster Dev. Toastmaster Dev? Yeah, Toastmaster Chita.
Can you please repeat the question? And I think Dave is not present in the meeting.
Okay, so right now Dev is here or not? Okay, I guess he's not here. So we can go for Toastmaster Suraj.
So I think I have also a similar habit like Toastmaster, that is a screen time. This is my old habit, I think, and I want to get rid of that. I just want to put my phone internet off, and then I just want to open it for a certain time period. That is in the evening, 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. That's it. 'Cause it's lots of time.
Oh, I guess we all are facing the same problem. Uh, yes, no problem. We'll just overcome this. I hope we'll overcome this. And next, I would like to call Toastmaster Smita.
Hi, Shubham.
Yeah,
Hello,
ma'am.
everyone. I was wondering what and whether I should share it or not. So last year, I had a lot of downs in my personal relationships, and so I would always assume the worst when it came to my personal relationships. If someone said no to me for a certain thing or would not adhere to what I really wanted, I would take it very personally. Slowly, over a period of time, I understood that I myself am responsible for 100% of how I needed to feel, how I wanted to be loved, how I wanted to be spoken to. I have to take 100% responsibility of how I act, feel, behave, every single thing at the end of the day. What I was doing was I was hoping others fill my cup because they're related to me on a certain level, as if it is their undying responsibility to do that. But I've learned, and through a very, very bad last year, I got to implement it very, very strongly on myself that the only person who's responsible to fill your cup is you yourself and no one else. Even if it is your spouse, your kids, your parents, your best of friends, it is no one's responsibility. It is only yours. And that has been one of my biggest lessons.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Rightly said. We always try to get things done correct, and we always try to do something right. We always get support, but at the end, we have to take the charge. We have to do that thing. Thank you for your take. Now, next, Toastmaster Puneet.
Yeah. So for the hobby which I want to, the thing which I want to change about myself is uh, increasing my sleeping hours. So since a long time I've been sleeping just for 5 or 6 hours in a day. Uh, so that's where I want to improve on. And the thing which I have already improved on is, going on some for walks or off on for some runs, at least 3 or 4 days in a week. So yeah.
Great. Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet. And next, we have a guest, Dinesh.
For me, if we talk about the whole habit, I was very disorganized in terms of keeping the documents I will solve for a part. So I took the target of 1 year to organize everything, like actually specifically to the documents. So I I was able to do it, not completely, yes, but I am on the way. 1 year is passed. Now I am around 50% I have organized the things. So I'm continuing this thing. So I find it very good, and so I believe if we are leaning on anything, then we will be able to do the things very nicely.
Rightly said to guest, Dinesh. For sure, you will reach that. For sure, you will get that. And next, we have Toastmaster Pallavi Agarwal. I guess she is not here. And the only person left is Toastmaster Tejaswini. Tejasvi, sorry.
Talking about mine thing that I have improved on overthinking. Earlier, I think that 3 or 4 months back, I used to do a lot of overthinking. But after some times, I decided that I will left this thing because of thinking we didn't get anything. And I remember that because of my this behavior, many persons says many things to me, and I didn't listen carefully to them. But right now, I am at in my home on my summer vacation. My mother told that you have improved. And last time when you have come here, I used to say many things to you, but you didn't concentrate on my talks. But this time you have improved. And this thing is that I have improved. I have improved overthinking. If anyone says anything to me, that thing is not going to trigger or hurt me as like it was earlier.
Well said, Toastmaster Pastry. Now, uh, still we have people. Toastmaster Achita, are you ready with your two lines?
Toastmaster Shubham, I really missed your question. What was it?
Okay, it was so you can just speak impromptu. It was like any old habit that you used to do, which was not very good, and now in your new version you improved that or something like that.
Okay, so there are multiple. One, I completely agree with Toastmaster Smita ma'am. Uh, how I feel, and the second thing is I wanted to improve my sleeping habit. I didn't sleep yesterday whole night. I was just woke up, and today I will try to sleep early so that this will not happen tomorrow again. And I have heard some people, I don't remember exactly, but some people also discussed about scrolling through Instagram. So I also tried to do that. I had put some limit on my Instagram, so it always remind me after 30 minutes that my quota for the day for scrolling Instagram is done. So that's how I try to make my today better. That's all. Thank you.
Uh, Well said, Toastmaster Chita. And Toastmaster Chita, ma'am, I guess we are getting a next theme for the next meet. Like scrolling Instagram, sleeping on time, and all those things. I guess you are noting all that. So we are getting the theme on what thing we have to talk. And with this was my take on the whole meet, the change. So I guess you all understood what is change and what importance that change have in our life. And with change there will be challenges, and I know that we are left with one person, Toastmaster Nikhil. So I will hand over the stage to Toastmaster Nikhil for the pure remarks, and also you will just first tell us about the two lines, what was your old habit and how you improved that, and then you can just go for your the pure address. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Toastmaster Shubham, for providing me this opportunity to share my views. So I think one problem that I have been facing a lot is overthinking, to be honest. And especially, I live alone, so whenever I get any free time, I'm not doing anything. I start thinking, and one thought leads me to another. One thought leads me to another, and it just keeps going on until I realize that I have thought of something very depressing and I end up being in a zone that it's difficult to come out of. So that happens quite a lot with me. And to counter it, to be honest, I've been trying quite a few things. I've been trying to meditate. I've been trying to interact with people, and I think that's all. To be honest, I haven't been very successful in dealing with it so far. But as I said, none of us are perfect, so it's just another matter that I need to cater to and need to work upon. Hello.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Rightly said. And now the stage is all yours. Like you are the PO from now, so you can just start your PO address,
All right. Yeah.
including remarks.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for conducting such an interesting Toastmaster of the Day session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anoop, for conducting such an exciting table topic session, and thank you to other role players as well for giving such detailed reports and helping us conducting this meeting of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow successfully. And before we move forward, I would just go back to the guests that have joined today and would love to know the feedbacks, their I mean, how where do you think we can improve, and is there anything something very special that you feel you find very exciting and you would love to that will make you come back to the meetings again? Yes, Dinesh, can we start with you?
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki. Uh, Overall, I find the session filled with fun and very interactive. So I can see a lot of smiling faces, lot of energy in the group. So that gives me a lot of positivity and to rejoin the session. So definitely, I would love to join the group also because it is matching my schedule also, and I think yeah, I should go for it. And yeah, that's it. That's it from my side. Thank you. You're on mute.
Toastmaster Nikhil, you are on mute.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, guest Dinesh. Thank you so much for that feedback. And moving forward, I'll see. So,
Uh, Toastmaster Nikhil, sorry for interrupting, but there is one add-on I wanted to add. Before taking the feedback, kindly present the certificates for the today's role player or winners.
yes, I'll do it. Tech Master, are the certificates ready? Please confirm once the certificates are ready.
I have them ready. I'm sharing the screen. You just announce the
Okay.
results.
Okay, sure. So, can we have the certificate for best table topic speaker for today, Toastmaster Achita? So, is there anyone who would like to take a guess as to who was the best table topic speaker for today? Anyone? I would go back to the table topic master. What do you think, Toastmaster Anu? Table
TM
topic master Anu?
Smita.
I think everyone spoke so well, yeah. So it will be very difficult. But if I had to take my top two, it will be Toastmaster Smita and Toastmaster Dev. So that is my
Okay.
top two.
So can we pull down the curtain, Toastmaster Achita? Who is it?
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, it is. Now
Okay.
it's not.
Okay, okay. Give me a second. I think there's some problem. Let me share again. Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is. So today's best speaker for table topics session is Toastmaster Smita. Can we have an applause for Toastmaster Smita, please? Techmaster, can you please pin Toastmaster Smita so that we can take a snapshot? Yeah. Uh, s- can someone please snap a screenshot? Okay. So moving ahead, the can we recognize the best role player of the day? Can we have the best eagle eye role player of the day, Toastmaster Archita first? So is so it's Toastmaster Puneet who is the eagle eye role player of the day. Congratulations, Toastmaster Puneet. Can we please? Is it possible for you to switch on the camera?
I have to rejoin the meeting if I want to do that. So I have to give permissions to this app to get the video on. So I need to leave the meeting and come back. So that will be a problematic one.
Okay, if you are comfortable, you can do that. I mean, just in case if you are comfortable, otherwise it's fine.
I might have to drop, so then I have to give permissions and I restart, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
sure,
have to
sure.
come
I'll
back.
I'll,
So
I'll
maybe
allow it. Yeah. For the yeah. In the meantime, can we please have the Lionheart Road Player of the Day, Toastmaster Achita? So it's Toastmaster Anoop, our table topic master of the day. Can we please have an applause for Toastmaster Anoop, everyone? Can you please pin Toastmaster Anoop? Yeah, he's already pinned. So has anyone taken the snapshot or should I do it? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Just wait a minute for Toastmaster Puneet. So, okay, we'll take the photo when he's back. In the meantime, I think I've already spoken with Dinesh ji. Then I think I would like to go back to Toastmaster, our table topic master of the day, Anup ji. So just wanted to, I've had interacted with him and I have really liked the insights that he shares about meetings. So I would like to I'd like to ask you about your feedback for today's meeting.
It was brilliant, Nikhil. I think it was installation ceremony, so it went off well, and I think everyone seconds what you today have spoken about club, the kind of objective you have taken. All of us collectively need to contribute that, and I assure you my support on the objectives which you have set. So let's take it forward, and I think Dinesh ji is anyways asking where's the guest group, so probably we'll have Dinesh ji very soon with us. So that is where I think that would be this would be the perfect starting of the new EC if we get the first member. So I think
Indeed.
Dinesh ji has anyways assured us. So let's take it forward from there.
So Toastmaster Archita, I have shared the link to our WhatsApp group. Guess I would like to request you all to please join the group. And yeah, Puneet, Toastmaster Puneet is back. Can we please have a quick snapshot of his? Toastmaster Puneet, can you please switch on the camera?
yeah. So sorry, I have joined from my phone, so it was I have to I have to restart my laptop. So I think it's fine. Can
Yeah,
you see me
it's
properly?
fine. It's fine. Techmaster, can you please pin him and take a snapshot? Okay, I guess. Yeah, the certificate is here. And
Thank you.
okay. Right, so I guess that's it for now. In case anyone wants to take the
Nikhil,
stage and share any kind of
the
feedback, any
photo.
insights.
Sorry, Nikhil, I couldn't click the photograph. Can
Oh,
we just
okay.
Ma'am,
share it?
I took it and share it on the group.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
so much.
sure, sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Dev.
Nikhil, just one thing I would need one support in terms of pathway login. So if you can connect me, if you can help me in that.
Sorry, couldn't hear.
Nikhil, I was saying I would just one support I would need pathway login credentials so that
Okay,
I can start that. Yeah.
sure,
So
sure.
that's it.
Right. We'll connect and we can figure it out. Right. Okay. Okay. Right then, I think that's it for today. And in case someone has anything to say, Pallavi ji, in case you want to share any feedback, any review, would love to hear you. Uh, Pallavi ji, are you there? All right, then I think I would like to hand over the stage back to our Sergeant at Arms, who would officially close the meeting for today. And although Toastmaster Ajanta is not here, so in place of her, I would officially call off this meeting and to request Trackmaster to please stop the recording.